Well, one of the real greats of Australian Muay Thai, the F16 Shannon Forrester from Queensland, coming off a loss to the Super Turk Karamura in Melbourne. The F16 Shannon Forrester will step up against the aging legend of Turkish kickboxing, Ilhami Ozden, here tonight. Well, you talk about old school warriors and you talk about this great of Turkish kickboxing, Ilhami Ozden. He has been around seemingly forever. 252 fights, 9 world championships, and Ilhami Ozden is really going to have his old guns full here tonight as he takes on a supercharged F16 Shannon Forrester. Shannon F16 Forrester's Jelko Ganjic in his corner, new trainer for the F16, and he looked mighty sharp against the Super Turk. Karamura did Shannon Forrester a little bit smarter, and he could have done a bit better if he hadn't traded with Murat. Meanwhile, across the ring, Ilhami Ozden coming off a slow burner's victory at the Melbourne Town Hall against his Greek opponent only 3 weeks ago. And what did you call him, Hammer? The battling top. Here we go, round one.
Of course, Forrester, when he fought Karamura, Murat outweighed him by about 5 kilos, so it was a little bit of an unfair advantage in my book, the way of Karamura.
Ilhami Ozden was a real slow burner in Melbourne. It took him about 2.5 rounds to really get started. Awkward high kicks, very awkward looping punches, old school. We're talking Joe Louis, Benny Akita style old school, Hammer. Should have long pants on. Shannon Forrester takes a front kick, a bit of a foot sandwich there from Ozden, and he'll fire out shots from all weird angles on Forrester. Forrester will have to have the protractor out, try and work him out.
The ref should have been on that one, as Ozden was holding the ropes, trying to prop his leg.
Oh, there it is again, foot and mouth disease.
He's leaning on the ropes. That's just not allowed. Get onto it, ref.
It's a little slack refereeing here from Paddy O'Connor. Got to pounce on that. Look at Ozden, what a beautiful step across, and then parry. Well, Forrester looks a little confused here so far, Hammer.
Well, Ozden knows that Forrester's a Thai stylist, so his main weapon is going to be that rear round kick, and very clever tactics. He's using the perimeter of the ring, lateral footwork. Here he goes, holding the ropes again. But, geez, what an unorthodox fighter. I wouldn't want to be in there against him. It'd just be very frustrating.
A little bit of the Sugar Ray shuffle there from Ozden. He doesn't want to taunt Forrester too much as he fires out another foot in the mouth. Shannon's tasted the balls of his feet a few times so far. Flicks it out again, does Ozden.
Ozden is the Mr. Gadget of kickers. There's all sorts of things popping out from all angles. Here he goes.
Look at him touching his thigh.
It's just confounding Forrester totally.
You just love to see Forrester move in and just plant the big goodnight Irene on the kisser hammer.
That would sound not impartial, so, you know, I'm equally favouring both gentlemen.
Ilhami, have a look at him.
He's doing a bit of Marcel Marceau with the mimicking now, yeah.
He's doing the box. I'm trapped.
I'll open the door. I'll step through.
Forrester trying to go high, just trying to work out this wily, there's the word to describe him, a wily veteran, Ilhami Ozden. All straight right hand from Forrester up the centre corridor. Ozden leaning back on these very loose ropes. During our intro earlier on, we noticed having a bit of a bounce around the ring hammer. These ropes are very loosely strung here tonight.
I think it's only that one side that Ozden's against now.
And Ozden inviting Forrester.
Ozden is
nice uppercut. Forrester felt it, chin through the top of the head. Uppercut from Forrester.
Ozden is a bit of a Mr. Bean of kickboxing, actually, the way he's got arms and legs going all over the place. Forrester just needs to roll the rear hand and get back to the style that he fights instead of fighting Ozden's.
Oh, the crowd certainly entertained here by the very unorthodox
Have a look at him.
Confounding Ilhami Ozden.
Ozden showing that rear round kick to the thigh didn't hurt him, but you know what? I reckon it did. There we see
the ancient one, Ilhami Ozden, out of the red corner. So old, Hammer, if he sneezed, dust would come out. Here we go, second round of action, Ozden and Forrester. Forrester trying to wade forward through these unorthodox attacks of Ozden.
It's a bit like your wallet, really. Open, dust comes out.
That's harsh. It's a harsh call from the
Come on, who's paying the cab fares these days? Me.
Uppercut from Forrester. Good outside thigh kick. That's what he's got to do more of. Chop away at the lead thigh of Ozden. Get Ozden to drop the right hand, then come upstairs with the right round kick. Outside thigh kick again from the F16.
Break. No throws, no throws.
Don't think Ozden can understand him. He just nods and plows on all the same. The old battling top.
Forrester needs to switch and chop that rear leg of Ozden. I feel it worked for him. But he's just, he's got no answers for what Ozden's doing at the moment, Forrester. It's looking a little ugly, this one, unfortunately.
Oh, Ozden continues to taunt him. Calls Forrester forward.
Forrester needs to throw the uppercut, roll the uppercut, bring the shoulder through as he does it, then switch chop to the rear thigh. That's something on the inside that might work for him, the Aussie.
For a Thai stylist, Hammer, I'm surprised that Forrester in many of his recent fights has left his kicks in the corner. Why isn't he leg kicking a lot more here, Shannon Forrester? Choosing the box, Ilhami Ozden. Oh, nice hook there from Ozden. Forrester's got to get off the ropes, but it looks like Ozden has worn him out so far, Hammer, because Forrester seems to be sucking in the air here.
I disagree with you, Michael. Forrester's starting to play the game as well, and that is unfortunate because it's turning into a bit of an ugly affair, and not what we're used to seeing from the F16. Ozden's making him look very ugly. They're on the inside, they're rolling in those little short blows. He's putting his glove in his face, pushing him back. He's got to give himself room and just bomb Ozden. You know Ozden's going to come forward. He's one-dimensional, he's walking forward, and Forrester should work off that.
Straight up the centre corridor with the right hand from Shannon Forrester would be the go. And the outside thigh kicks to the lead leg.
Rear uppercut, switch to the rear chop.
There's the straight right, almost got him. Left hook uppercut, nicely from Forrester. That's more like it from the F16. Ilhami calls him on. Outside thigh kick, Forrester, nicely done.
Let's score it, because I can see this one going a bit pear-shaped if it goes to the judges. Now, Forrester's landing more kicks. Ozden's walking forward, but you know what? He's really not doing a lot. The first round, possibly, could give it to Ozden. The second round so far of my scorecards leaning the way of the blue, and that's Forrester. Ozden making a bit of a late charge now.
Some clean shots here by Ozden. Couple of rib kicks.
Score that for
First two of the
Forrester.
round, and then to the opposite side of the body. That's nice work from F16. Those will score for him. And he's picked it up, and this may very well be Forrester's round.
Yeah, lock it away for the blue. And Shannon Forrester, he's fought a little better in that round. Worked in some nice scoring techniques. Chopped the leg. You've got to score those chopping leg kicks more so than a punch.
Let's see how the F16 goes here, if he can keep the momentum going. Front kick, nicely done from Ozden. Good front kick again, up to the shoulder area. Takes an outside thigh kick, does the Turk. Step across outside thigh kick. And a rib kick, front kick again from Ozden. Took that one on the forearms. Yes, he did. You don't have to tell us.
Ozden, he's got this thing about brushing off everything that Forrester does. And I see it as a bit of a waste, really. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree, Hammer.
It's good showmanship, I suppose. But
Ilhami. Jab from Ozden. Wades in with the left hand and the uppercut. Nicely done. Good evasion there from Forrester. Almost left himself open if Ozden could have come up the centre with the right hand. Oh, axe kick. Use the ropes, though.
Holding the ropes again, you know. The ref really got to start to give him some warnings because he can't hold the ropes.
Big right hand from Ozden.
He's blatantly doing it as well, Michael. He's just making no secrets about it.
Uppercut from Forrester. Front kick to the face from Ozden. Very awkward fight. Sweep takedown there from Ilhami Ozden.
It was actually a sweep and a push at the same time. So Ozden really pushing the boundary of the rules at the moment.
Oh, there's an old warhorse, a wily old warhorse Woodhammer. Knows every trick in the book as he leans back against the ropes.
Tell you what, I like his front kick to the face, though. That's the technique I like. There
Again,
we go. So
on the ropes. You know what? Paddy
yeah.
O'Connor hasn't pulled him up once for that hammer in this round.
You know what? He's clever because he's doing it on the blind side.
Yes.
So he's putting the shoulder that's on the side of the ref. He's keeping up. The other hand he's hooking the rope with. So clever work.
He's a cagey, cunning old fella, isn't he, Hammer?
He's a veteran of bending the rules.
Forrester, what's he got? Uppercut, straight right hand. Where are the leg kicks, Shannon?
He needs to work the legs, Forrester. Needs to chop, keep the hand skills going and chop the legs.
This is all Ozden in this round, Hammer. Forrester wanted to go for the high knee then. No knees in it, of course. Goes for the high right round kick. Then the rib kick.
There's really no need for Forrester to be kicking up high. You should be chopping low because Ozden hasn't defended one low kick. There he goes with the brushing off the technique stuff again.
Good leg kick from Forrester and a side kick just shot out off the lead thigh from Ozden. Oh, he caught him a little south of the border then. Ozden walks through it. Body shots from Forrester.
There's 4 unanswered punches there from Forrester. Ozden now pushing back, not doing a lot.
Well, Forrester's controlled the last 30 seconds of this fight. Will it be enough to steal the round after Ozden started all over him?
Again, Ozden just pushing forward and, you know, it's a waste of energy just pushing forward if you're not going to do anything. Forrester should be quarter turning and then nailing him with a right or nailing him with a round kick.
End of that round. I'll give that one to Ilhami Ozden. How are you going to go, Hammer?
I'll give it to Shannon Forrester, but
okay,
really it's going to depend on the judges. But Forrester was busier. He landed cleaner shots and he kicked more. So my scorecard, and I'm always right, you know that.
Okay, we're ready to roll. Round number 4 of 5 of Shannon Forrester. So we're divided into commentary positions. Ozden lands a very good left hand. How are you scoring it at home? Big body shot from Forrester. Nicely done. Left hook from the F16. Oh, that awkward step across inside thigh kick.
It's not an inside thigh kick. He's actually kicking at the ankle. He's kicking low. So that, again, is an illegal technique. It's a sweep, and it's not allowed. And I'm getting a little bit frustrated that the rules aren't being adhered to here. They might as well start fighting no holds barred, you know, and walking up and headbutting people. That would be more. That would I'd be starting. I'd grab him by the ears and headbutt him.
Wow. A bit of a lax job from our referee when it comes to some of the rule bending here from Ozden.
Tuck that in quickly.
An inside thigh kick. Let's explain how it's got to work. It's between the knee. It's got to be above the knee. Now, if you're kicking low, it's an actual sweep. Sweeps should not be allowed.
Ozden inching forward, walks into a jab. Nice left hook from Forrester. That's more like it. Kick the lead leg, son. Straight right hand up the centre corridor. That's it from Forrester. And Ozden felt it. No doubt about it. Backs him in front of our commentary position now. Overhand right from Forrester. And again.
Tell you what, though, Ozden is really weathering Forrester. Forrester's having to work for this. And Ozden just keeps the pressure on.
Well, the better shots in this round so far have been landed by Shannon Forrester as Ozden goes for an overhand right. Sling away to the legs. Yes, he does. Shannon Forrester, nicely done. Let's go to the legs again, Shannon.
But Ozden gets the push kick back, so he always lands that push kick, does Ozden. And I'm surprised that Forrester hasn't worked out that he's just got to parry it out of the way and counter it.
Body shot from Forrester, rib kick. Needs to go to the legs, though, to finish that combination. Inside thigh kick, nicely done.
Well, Ozden's now sort of dropping his lead leg back, which to me would show that his lead leg has been a little damaged. He's trying to protect it.
Uppercut from Ozden, not enough mustard behind it to do any real damage. Body shots from Forrester. Finish with the leg kick, though. Clips him with the left hook, this Forrester. Got to finish with the leg kick. Got to put the exclamation mark on the end of the combination. A lot of leaning, a lot of clinching. Inside thigh kick from Ozden. Forrester goes high. Rib kick from Ozden. Can he power back and steal the round now, the ancient Turk?
Well, Forrester's actually blowing pretty hard. He's looking a little tired now, a little weathered. He needs to open up and get a flurry to finish the round.
They'll need to get the archaeology team onto Ozden between rounds. As he edges forward again. Double jab from Forrester. Overhand right. Hammer, I'll give that one to the F16.
Blocking away for F16. I'm giving it to him also. But I'll tell you what, Ozden, the Turkish fighter, is certainly wearing down the F16. We see Forrester just turning and guarding up high. He worked a beautiful body shot, push kick from Forrester. Little hand combo, sneaking the uppercut in, and had some good exchanges in that round. Nice rear uppercut. That's what I called for earlier for him. I'd tell him to roll up and power with it a bit more. Roll the left hook straight off that. I think he'll have a bit of luck if he does that, and then finish with a chopping leg kick. He needs to get back to basics, Shannon Forrester, the Aussie. He needs to start chopping away at the Turkish fighter's legs.
Final round of a very confounding fight, and I've got it unofficially a draw, 38 points apiece after 4. The deciding round. Ozden again with what the Hammer dubs that illegal sweeping technique. Forrester goes high, right round kick to the head. Oh, turning heel kick, nicely done by Ozden.
Well, Forrester's been nailed a couple of times, first with the turning back kick and then with the left hook. So Ozden finishing strongly. He knows it's the last round, and as an experienced veteran, he's holding onto the ropes again. But as an experienced veteran, he knows he's got to finish strong in this fifth and final. Trying for that sweep again was Ozden.
Overhand, didn't have the distance on it though, Forrester. And these fights that Forrester's taken this week against Ozden and a few weeks ago against Karen Murat just go to show him how much more suited he is to full tie rules, the F16, because he certainly doesn't look his best under kickboxing rules.
Well, not at all. It's certainly confounding him. He's slipping into a grapple position nicely, but obviously he can't execute any knee strikes. So that's basically taking out half his weapons, which is obviously his 2 knees and his 2 elbows. Thai boxing, of course, is made up of 8 weapons. Hands, the feet, elbows and knees. And obviously you take out half of them, and Forrester's finding it a little bit difficult.
Uppercut from Ozden. What's Forrester waiting for here? Where are the leg kicks from the F16? He's made this one into more of a boxing match, and Ozden is owning it here in the 5th and final round. Again, using the ropes for leverage there, Ozden. Paddy O'Connor, the referee, failing to see it throughout the entire fight. Body shot from F16.
Beautiful dropping body shot, Michael.
Left hook from Ozden. Forrester's got to try and score a knockdown here on the ancient Turk. Ozden just smothering, making it very awkward. There was a good sweeping inside thigh kick.
There. He's getting the range right there. That's on the inside thigh. It's beautifully done.
Forrester backing up now. No power left in the shots here. Both men sacked of energy as Ozden tries to fire out the foot sandwich once more.
Forrester's actually letting Ozden off a couple of times. He's missed with his technique, and Forrester hasn't counter-fought him at all. He hasn't thrown anything off the missed technique.
He's tired, Shannon Forrester. Very flat-footed here. Launches a high right round kick. Didn't get through, though. High left round kick, but he's left it too late, I fear. Trying to steal the round here, Shannon Forrester. These are good shots from the F16, and the crowd rallies behind the man from Queensland.
Again, Forrester trying to push Ozden off to give himself some room to work. You see him gloving at Ozden to give himself some angle and give himself some room.
And the last round.
Ozden, give it even. Play devil's advocate, I'll give it even. Maybe just lean the way of the F16. Hopefully it's my heart, my heart not leading my head. But nevertheless, I think Forrester landed what is on the rule book scoring techniques better than Ozden. Ozden used the ropes too much. I would have penalised him for that if I was judging this fight. He threw some illegal techniques, which one was the push, 2 was that inside ankle kick, for want of a better word. And Forrester utilised the tactics and the techniques that are supposed to score for you better.
The judges' decision, ladies and gentlemen, is unanimous one. Our winner coming way of blue corner.
Okay, there you have it. Shannon F16. Forrester has done it by the slightest of margins over the ancient Turk, Ilhami Ozden. And welcome back to the winner's circle for the F16.